Hello and welcome back to Canada. I am currently in British Columbia, riding a 2-week bikepacking loop through the mountains in preparation for departing on the next stage of my journey from Alaska to Patagonia, which is going to be the stage from Vancouver down to Mexico, which is going to be starting in less than a month at the start of June. If you've been following along, you'll know that last year I cycled from Alaska down to Vancouver before breaking for the winter and going back to Europe to work for the following 6 months. Now that I'm back in Canada, I'm just about ready to get started again, and I'll soon be setting out to ride the next section of the journey, the road from Vancouver down to Mexico, which I'll be doing over the remainder of 2024. Rather than going by a direct route, I'm going to be taking a much longer route that goes first running east out of Vancouver as far as the Rockies, following the Icefields Parkway down and into the US, where I'll be following the Great Divide mountain bike route about as far as Colorado, before turning west into Utah and following a string of national parks west as far as San Francisco, at which point I'll be riding south down the coast and into Mexico. The reason I'm taking this route is that it gives me access to a whole bunch of incredible national parks in the US. I've been looking forward to this section for a very long time, so I'm absolutely stoked for what 2024 is going to bring. There are a couple of other things that are going to make 2024 different in terms of the ride, and I'm really excited to share that with you. First big change for 2024 is that I'm going to be riding this section from Vancouver all the way down to Mexico, accompanied by my partner, Claudia, who you'll know if you watched my recent video on hiking the Madeira Trail. Now, Claudia has never been on a bike trip before, and she's starting out going straight in at the deep end and leaving from her front door just north of Vancouver and cycling what will likely be over 10,000 kilometers all the way down to Mexico. So it's going to be very interesting to see how she gets on. We will also be joined for sections of this ride by Chloe, who you'll recognize from my videos in Alaska. Chloe is just about to restart himself, so Claudia and I will be riding with him for at least a few sections of the route, although we're still waiting to figure out the details on how much of it we end up doing together, depending on how the timing works out. The other big change for this year, which I'm super excited about, is that rather than just bikepacking from Vancouver to Mexico, far too easy, Claudia and I are also going to be carrying climbing gear with us on our bikes and summiting a bunch of high mountains in the Rockies along the way south as we make our way down to Mexico. Now, mountaineering is something I've always wanted to get into, but I've never really had the opportunity, and it is completely new to me, so I know I'm going to have a lot to learn as we make our way south. Luckily, Claudia, though she is new to bikepacking, is an extremely experienced mountaineer, so we're going to have a lot to teach each other about our respective fields as we make our way south. Already being out here in British Columbia is getting me really excited. It's absolutely beautiful here, and I can't wait to get out onto the road long term and to start sharing that adventure with all of you. I've been looking forward to this section and this year for an incredibly long time. The national parks in the US, the Rockies, the Icefields Parkway. I'm absolutely delighted that I'm finally here and that this year is about to happen. Being able to share that with my partner is something that is also very special, and with the added twist of getting into mountaineering, not to mention the challenge of carrying all of our mountaineering equipment with us on the bikes as we go, is going to make this year even more exciting. There will be another video coming soon introducing you properly to Claudia and running through how she's getting ready for this big bike trip. In the meantime, thank you for watching. I appreciate all of your support, so thank you for following on with this journey. If you would like to support my channel, please do like and subscribe and share with your friends. And if you'd like to give back a bit more, please do consider joining my Patreon community, where you'll get access to a bunch of extra content. You'll get all videos a week early, and you won't have to deal with any of the ads that you're getting here on YouTube. That's just about it from me for now. Can't wait to share more with you soon, and I hope you have a great rest of the day. Thanks for watching.